Hello everyone, today we're going to be making the pumpkin ring. It's super easy and I will show you which materials you will need. You will need nylon thread, a thingy for the ring, Miyuki delica beads of green, orange and black colors, scissors, glue gun and a needle. So let's start. I will start from the middle and work my way up and down. So it's going to be 2 green, 4 orange, 1 black and 2 orange beads. Let's go. I have here already 2 green beads. Hope you can see them. And then I'm going to put my needle through the first one. I'm doing it like this. And I'm forming a loop. And I'm putting my needle through the second bead that we had on the thread, like this. Now I put the orange one. And I do the same thing. I put it through the green one to form a loop. Now I'm putting it through the orange one again. Like I'm just continuing the natural direction of the thread. So here and then back here. Just like circular motions to be able to move forward and not having my thread somewhere hanging in the middle. I just continue with the whole row, like you can see here, the middle row, where this one. So I already have 2 orange ones, and I'm gonna have 2 more orange, 1 black, and 2 more orange. And then I will show you how to increase the row with the brick stitch. So I have here the whole row, and I took 2 beads, 2 orange beads, and now I'm going to put the thread down under here, under the thread that connects the 2 last orange beads in the first row. So I'm doing it like this. I'm pulling a little bit so that it's all clean. You can see already the pattern coming, but I'm going to put the needle here into the kind of inner bead, not the outer bead of the 2. And just like that, we have one extra bead on the side. Now I have to take a black one. So we have to continue with 2 black ones. So I'm going to take 1 black one. Now we're going one by one. I'm putting the needle under the thread between the 2 next beads. And I'm going to do a kind of a loop. Now I made the loop, kind of. And I'm putting the needle into the black bead. Like that. Upwards, kind of. We always make sure that the bead goes upwards. Like this. Take a second black bead. We put it under, put the needle under the threads, connecting the next two beads like this, and we put the needle into the black bead again, forming a loop around the thread that connected the beads in the first row. I don't know if that makes sense. It kind of should, like this. And now in the same manner we continue our second row. Now in the same manner we continue our second row, so we have black, two black, one orange, one black, one orange, and two green. And the last one we're just gonna push the needle through the last green one, and then we're gonna continue to reduce the rows. So I'm gonna show you that as well. Now I have half of the pumpkin done. I need to make sure that the thread goes out through the second one out, so that I can make it the same way as here. So to get this the way it is, to have these 3 beads on top, I will put the thread first through the second bead here, like this. Then I'm going to continue beading that way through the second one in the second row, like this, like this. We have it. And now we go back towards the edge. By the way, I already started beading this new row on the second half, so ignore that. I'm just focusing on this side right now. And now finally we can go back through the second one in the last row, just like this. And we're back. And now we can start our row with the 3 beads using the same brick stitch technique. So I'm putting this needle under the beads in between, under the thread in between, I'm sorry, and I'm putting the thread back through the bottom of the bead like that. I did the first one. I'm going to show the second one like properly actually, so that you know what's going on. Putting the needle through the thread in between the beads in the previous row, just like we did, and now putting the needle through the bead upwards. Now that I have the first half, I started already to do the second half by reducing the rows, but I'm gonna add the row here. I'm gonna show you actually how I add the last extra bead, because we're going now the opposite direction, so the technique is slightly different. I had a little incident, so I had to chop off a lot of the thread, so I'm gonna have to pull this all the way through here, make a knot, and continue just with one thread, unfortunately. But here we have the last bead to go in on this row. I have to increase the amount of beads, so what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to put the bead and put the thread the needle through the last bead of the previous row, and I'm going to just put the needle back through the same bead on the top row, just like we always did, but instead of the thread between the beads, we use the last bead as the hooking place. So that's it, and I continue beading until I'm done with the thread, and I'm gonna pull the other one, and I'm gonna show you how to make the ring after we're done with the pumpkin. I'm almost done. Now what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna push this, pull and push, whatever, this thread all the way down to this one, make a knot here and hide the ends inside the beads somewhere. Now it's all done and ready to be worn. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.